Oh, yeah, it should be on very shortly. Right, just last couple of things to do. Open chat. Hey, presto. Hello. Hello, everyone. So welcome back to the Monday Haggle. Hello, Rhoda. I see you're the first viewer in. I think it's you, is it? I got one viewer. I think that's you. Okay, so sorry about last week that I wasn't here. I'm really busy. I had a weekend out with the Scouts doing some kayaking and canoeing and that sort of stuff, and then I was just so worn out on Monday. I was trying to catch up. I just forgot all about actual coming on live, and by the time I did it, I thought, well, it's done it. I've missed it now, so it's not worth coming back on. So I thought I might as well just come on today. So that's apologies for that. So if anyone did try to watch it, then over there. Right, there's a few things which I'm going to probably discuss today. As like usual, I make up my little list. It's backwards for you looking at, so it's the right way around for me. So I'm going to be looking at weekend sourcing, looking at some Father's Day sort of things we did, talking about the Army, talking about Bricklink, FBA, and the dreaded Q4, which is coming up very quickly, and if we don't get prepared now, we're going to really suffer later on. So where are we then? So someone else has popped in. Hello, Andy. Yeah, hang on, we've got a problem with another phone. Jeremy 26. My wife's trying to watch it. She likes watching the live video. For some reason, it's just not playing on her phone for some reason. Andy, let me know if it's playing on yours, please. Because for some reason, it's not working on here. Try and load it up again, shall we? And yes, there we go. There we go. It's working now. Yeah, cheers, Andy. Yeah, it's working on the phone now. We just need to reload it up again for the second time. I like to try to get it working on the phone and that sort of stuff at the same time. We're just going to mute her at the moment. There we go. So it's muted now. Yeah, so where were we? Yeah, so looking at those sort of things. So starting off, so weekends, how was my weekend? So this is the first time I've done any sourcing on weekends for car boot sales, and that for probably over a month, due to I had a big massive surplus of stock, and it was just getting crazy the amount of stuff that was in there. I just wanted to try to clear some of that up as much as I could over the last month. But the stock which I had has been like the stuff which hasn't sold at all or been sitting around, which has done part of like junk at a job lot. You know, when you buy job lots of stuff and you get a load of stuff you don't really need, that is all that sort of stuff. But I thought, no, I'm going to get that listed and try to get some of the stuff out as quick as I can. And some sales have been going. You can see just over here is a pile of stuff, which is I've done the posters this morning. That's sort of ready to go out from the weekend. There's some nice DJ mixing execs and that sort of thing, which only went on for a couple of days. So because of that, I decided to go out on Saturday. I did a car boot sale, and I went to a charity shop on Friday, and I got told by the charity shop there it was going to be a community garage fair on Saturday. So I thought, okay, not garage fair, garage sale. So I thought that's really good to do, because I missed the last one around my local area. So I thought I'd try and get that on the go. So I went out to the car boot sale Saturday morning, and I picked up a fairly good haul. Got some sort of high-end board game, not high-end, but £10 plus board games, and some other little bits and bobs, and some cassettes, Harry Potter cassettes, which I haven't seen for a while, which there's be a haul video coming out tonight, maybe tomorrow morning, with all that sort of stuff on it. And then we then plan to go to the beach, because the weather in Norwich was really nice in the low 30s over the last couple of days. So we decided to go to the beach on Saturday, but the community garage fair or garage sale was on the way to the beach. So we decided to go in, nip around, look around, drive around Helston for about an hour, and I filled the boot up with a load of stuff. And then trundled off over to the beach. On the round there, I got some really good pickups. Again, I got some antique, what do you call them? Picnic sets sort of on there. We got load of good, sort of fairly good named children's babies dresses for summer, and some winter stuff sort of on there, some sort of Christmas theme. So for 50 pence each, so really good prices on that. So we picked all that up, and then we went over to the beach. We went to the beach we went to was West Runton, where the kids, the tide was in, but the kids loved it. The sea was really warm. They went swimming in the sea. Then when the sea went out, we went rock pooling and found some fossils and that sort of stuff. So that is what we did on Saturday. And then Sunday we went down to Rhoda's parents for sort of Father's Day, sort of some meals and that sort of stuff, and the kids play around in the garden, in the paddling pools. So that was my weekend's sort of side of it. But going back into the reselling side now, I've had a few big changes over the last couple of weeks on how I'm actually running my business sort of on here. The first big thing was I recalled all of half of my DVDs back from Amazon. I did say a couple of weeks ago that they weren't selling as well as I thought they would do, and I was getting such high fees from selling them up there. It just wasn't feasible of actually being up there. So I've recalled most of them back, and I scanned them into Rhoda scanned them into Music Magpie, and we found out they're only worth about £5. So I decided not to send them to there. So we're going to go back into selling individual DVDs on my eBay shop. A few little mini bundles, sort of which go together, sort of like Aliens, Predator, Aliens 1, 2, and 3, Lord of the Rings, all the 3 films, all like those sort of things all together. But the rest of them are going to be individual sales. And once the DVDs are gone, that's it. No more DVDs, unless I find some really high-end ones, which I think are worthwhile buying. It's just not much money in DVDs anymore because everyone can download them, you can stream them, Netflix and that sort of stuff. So it's just not worth playing on that game and just cluttering up so much space with little value. So that's the thing on there. So that means my Amazon site isn't really having that much at all. Our main reason I'm keeping it sort of ticking over is just ready for the Q4, which I'll talk about very shortly. But someone did suggest to me about sending books up. I've been selling books individually on eBay for the last few months. I've made some good sales on some books. So what I am thinking of doing now, due to the selling fees for books for Amazon are a lot less because they are mainly a bookshop. So the fees are a lot less. So I'm thinking there might be more profit in books up at Amazon. I've had a few people suggest that to me at the same time. So that is what I'm going to try now. So I'm going to see what books are like. I know toys go well at Christmas. I've got computer games already up there. They tick over. But I just want to try sort of books. That's what the next thing I'm going to look at sort of over there. So that's that. Another thing which I'm changing very shortly is you're probably aware that I rely some of my money coming in every month with the army. Due to my hips, which I mentioned a few months ago, it's starting to get a little bit worse. I'm carrying all the kit and walking up and down the mountains all the time. And there's the time pressure on, because we do beavers on a Wednesday and there's armies on a Wednesday at the same time. So there's a very time pressure sort of on there. I decided to stop the army from next month. So I gave a month's notice. I've got to pay out 30 days. But that means I'm now relying on reselling only for paying all my stuff. I used to get like £500-600 minimum from the army a month. So I now need to find that every month from reselling as well as buying stock and that sort of stuff. So there's going to be probably a dip in some of my videos pushed out for a period of time while this transition takes over, just purely so I can actually allow me to get the stock listed at what I need to get listed. I'm currently flying at 386 DVDs, sort of listings on eBay, and also got £1,500 worth of bricks listed on Bricklink. So I need to increase my Bricklink stock to around about £4,000 or £5,000 of stock listed on Bricklink, and also my listings on eBay need to be moved up to around about 700-800 in the mark. So that's that. And then my Amazon, I'm calling back the DVDs and putting books up. So I want to try to get around about 1,000-2,000 books up at Amazon at the same time as well. I think that is a nice median number, which will keep that ticking over. So that is why I'm going to probably have a drop off on the radar for a month or so on YouTube. I'll do the Monday Haggles sort of thing. I try to get some of my, I'll be putting out older content which I filmed all about my Nerf guns and that sort of stuff. I'll be putting that stuff over, but new content for a while will be holding off. I've got some videos planned. I've got a Bricklink video planned. I've got Will It Smash planned, which is going to be a good little special, which I've got planned coming up soon, but I don't know when. And some other things about packaging sort of thing. That's all planned, but I'll put them on hold. So that's that. Where are we now as well? DVDs, Father's Day. Yeah, Father's Day, I've got some really cool gifts, some of the sort of thing. I don't know if you can see it, but the pen I'm using at the moment is like a 6-in-1 pen. So you got a pen on one end, which I think is quite cool. Then we got a little ruler. And there's a little spirit level. And at the end is a stylus sort of marker. And you undo this, and you've got a screwdriver as well. I thought that was a nifty little thing. Yeah, sort of flathead and a Phillips. So I think that'd be quite nice to carry that around in my old pocket a lot of time. It's a novel little thing to do. We got some more Lego, sort of my Minecraft sort of sets. I'm trying to make up a good theme, Minecraft theme, which is going to be on my Bricklink store. So I do a Bricklink video. I'm going to be on there. Hi Richard, thanks for joining us. Yeah, so there'll be some sort of those sort of things coming out, and then I've got some chocolates, some cards, some standard sort of stuff. I've got another little cool gadget as well. I haven't really worked it out yet. It's like a 3D sort of toy you can place onto your phone and throw a lot of lights around. So that's going to be a nice little novel thing. I might do a little video on that when I actually get it working. Yeah. And also, I forgot about this. Yeah, Rhoda's just reminded me. I forgot about this thing. Where is it? She bought me a lollipop. What's it? Yeah, Rhoda bought me a lollipop. A couple. I do the lolly, and then I'll talk about quarter four. Yeah, it's sort of on here. So she bought me this lollipop sort of a week ago. I was going to do it in my last haggle, but I forgot about the haggle. But she said she wanted me to do it, and I thought, well, the best thing is to do it on live as well. So what I'm going to do now for a little sort of funny little snippet, and before I talk about a few other things, when I'm thinking about this, if anyone's got any questions. And see if anyone's got any questions sort of thing they want to ask me in the chat or down sort of below, that's far away. I'm going to see what this thing is. So it says, seriously hot chili lolly, can you take the heat? Yeah, one lick, temperatures will rise. Yeah, there's a little warning at the back as well. What was the warning? I found it quite funny in the warning. There we go. May have adverse side effects on activity and attention in children. So what that is, I do not know. So let's have a look. So let's get the lolly out. If anyone's had one of these before, let us know. I do like hot sort of things. What's that saying? What, just lick it, ignore the warnings. Yeah, I'm going to go for it. Yeah, I've got to open it up. I'm going to go for it. I can't even open it up. So you know, one thing that thing didn't have was a knife. We've got your scissors. You pass a little pair of yellow scissors there, please. No, I'll pass you the yellow scissors. Yellow scissors. There we go. Just can't get the staff, can you? Right, so here we go. So let's try and get this open. Can't smell anything from it. Right, so there's not really anything going from it, so let's go for it. Yes, I can taste a little bit on there. Right, let's go. Well, I can feel the heat a little bit. Right, hang on. Yeah. Is it hot? It's getting there. Sort of you can feel the heat. Sort of it's taken a little bit longer to come over. So when I licked it, it wasn't too much heat, but I can feel the heat coming. A little bit at the back of my throat. Let's try another bit. I'll put it back in there for now. Don't know about the warnings. Can you take the heat? Yes, I can. It's not as hot as it makes out to be. Maybe time will tell. No. It's not too bad. I thought I impressioned it being a lot hotter, but it's getting hotter the more I eat it and the more I breathe. The hotter it's actually getting inside. It's like a big stick of rock. Right now it's like stuck to my teeth and all sorts. Yeah, it's getting a lot hotter now. So the more you breathe in through the mouth, the hotter it's actually getting sort of on there. So it's going to be fun talking about quarter four now. Okay, so that's that little funny little thing out of the way. Oh, it's getting a bit hot now. Quarter four. That's the last little thing I want to talk about. Is a bit of quarter four. Is I've now started to plan what I wanted to sell for quarter four this year. So the main thing I'm looking at is getting some children's bundles of some Lego. Yeah, so I want to try to get some. Oh, it's getting hard to talk now. Let's get some nice little Lego theme sort of sets, like little bundles and sort of thing, like some of the littler ones. Putting on there. Are you turning? What does that say? You're turning bright, Pete. Yeah. It actually. Yeah, it's getting a little bit hot now. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. Yeah, it's actually getting a little bit hot. Sort of while I'm breathing and trying to talk at the same time. I see my face getting red, like red flushes, sort of coming on. So I want to try to get some sort of mini sort of Lego seams and some tracks and sort of thing coming over. Some Duplos. Try and get some custom sort of Duplo sets sort of built out. Also my forehead. Yeah, cheers. Thanks. I'm also looking about getting some Playmobil. Like I did last year, I went to Tesco's and got some Playmobil sort of on their half price sales, and I sent that to FBA, and that went really well for everything sold by 1 bit, which I bought back because it was damaged. They damaged the box somehow. I bought that back and sold it on eBay for the same price. So that's that, and also my local entertainer. Hang on. Yeah, my local entertainer shop has got some really good sale discounts on an old Nerf repels. You know, the girls sort of version of Nerf blasters. They're selling those off quite cheap at the moment, less than half price. So I'm thinking about buying those up and then storing them ready for Christmas. I've also got some new and sealed Lego sets from friends and that sort of thing, where I've been picking up from old lines inside supermarkets over the last sort of few months as well. So I'm mainly going to get all this brand new and sealed stock ready to send up to Amazon round about September time. So I'm going to start sending them up. I'm going to price them high, sort of near the top end. So they probably sit there for a while, but I want to get them up there ready for September. So now, the next, what are we on now? June, July and August, I'm really hitting retail arbitrage hard to try to get as much stuff as I can. I'm also going through eBay and trying to find as many new and sealed toys as cheap as I can, some sort of around there. So it's like it's people selling the Lego buildable figures at the moment. You can buy them in the shops for £6-7, but you can buy them on eBay new in box for £4 and things like that. So I'm trying to buy those up as well and sit over there. Yeah. Hi there, CNA. How are you? I'm a bit red and hot flushed at the moment due to I've just ate a hot chili lolly. If you look at the video back, you'll see my reactions sort of on there. I'm doing really well, thank you. So that is what I'm doing for quarter four. So I'm basically going to be buying up loads of retail arbitrage and searching and sieving through eBay as much as I can to try and find as much new and sealed stock on listings and set my sniping sort of thing out. I used to use Goofbid for my sniping thing, but now you've got to pay for it. So I'm just looking, if anyone knows about another free sniping program, drop us a message and that sort of thing. I'll have a quick look around. If not, I'll just pay Goofbid, sort of my subscription fee for looking at that. I think that is about as far as we're going at the moment. I've got a camp with the scouts coming up. I've got a camp coming out fairly soon for a week away with the Scouts, sort of in Lincolnshire. So I'm going to be away for a full week away there. That's going to be the 29th of July through to the 5th of August. There'll be no videos coming out. I'll probably schedule a video to come out during that time. But what I'll try and do on the Monday, if I've got enough charge in my mobile phone during that time, I will try to do a video upload sort of on there as well. So let's see how we go. A question coming in. Your plan sounds very interesting. Gonna go hard on FBA this year. Yeah, exactly what I'm looking at as well is just trying to hit FBA hard for retail arbitrage near the time. Last year I went up there. I went up slightly too late. I went up there around about October, November time. So I really want to get it there for September this time to really try to get it in. To try and maximize the amount of money you can get from that place. And then what I'm going to do, like I did last year, after January, I did a January sale up there as well. And then after that, I recalled all my stock back and then sold it on eBay. Because these are big items, so they're going to take all that storage fees, and I don't want to get hit with that 6-month storage fee if they're sitting there for a long time. So it's going to be there for September, October, November, December, January. Yeah. So February to 6 months, so it needs to be coming back at the end of January, so I don't get the 6-month major sort of listing or storage fees, which you're going to get up there. I think that is about as far as I've got planned for today, sort of thing. My current jobs today is I'm going through. As I said, I'm trying to get more Bricklink stuff sort of up there. So over the last couple of days, I went to my locker and I've been sieving through all my sort of Lego stuff. So this is all the old dark grey Lego. And all I do, I just get all my plates into one box, separate. I did it with the kids this morning. I'm separating to these little tubs, and I'm going to count them out and see how many I've got of each colour. And then from that, I write them down on a little sheet and then just upload them all as one big job lot onto Bricklink. So we've got tans, there's all different tans and sort of stuff. So I'm going through my 1x and 2x plates today. I've got all this done already. And then we're going to go on to the smaller plates and sort of things to try and get it over. Just to give you some idea, sort of a plate like this on Bricklink, I'm getting around about 8p for one of these. Yeah, and for one of these sort of things, you get round about 3-4p for one of these. Doesn't sound a lot when you say one at a time, but when I tried to put things like 100, 200 of those items on there, people buy more than one. They don't just buy one of them. They buy that. They come to the shop for one thing, then they buy more and more stuff, and then all these pennies sort of suddenly add up. Plus, I if it's under £5, I charge them a further 50p surcharge on top of that. My selling, there's hardly any selling fees to there at all. You get 3%. Bricklink charges 3% for the entire month sales. Sort of on there. There's no listing fees. There's no storage fees or anything like that. So, and then I get charged a 4% PayPal fee as well. So, but I charge $1.75 for 100 grams. So that's only 90. I pay about 80 odd p postage for 100 grams. Then you get the other additional money paid for the packaging and that sort of stuff. So it really does work it out sort of on there. And I really think there's a good market in Bricklink. I just got to get more and more listed on there. That's why I want to try to get £6,000 mark of merchandise on there. So that is what I'm going to do this afternoon. I'm now going to sit down and finish sorting that out. I don't know how long I've been going on for. So how long? Yeah, 25 minutes. So that is roughly what I aim for. I'd never try to be going on for more than half an hour because I'm always conscious people want to get their jobs and that sort of stuff. And I'm not one of these people who just want to keep you going for an hour or so of just waffling and talking. So thanks again, and I'll tune in next Monday for the Monday Haggle, episode 7, and we'll see how we get on, how we get going this week. But if anyone got any questions, I'll wait around for 10-15 seconds from now to see if anything comes in. If not, I'm going to say my byes now. Really what I want now is a little bit of intro music, don't I? Just sort of, that whole music sort of coming on. So if I get some whole music, then it gives you time to type. Well, that's quite a big delay, isn't there? I've just talked on. Let's just talked on here. Okay, yeah, thanks, Pete. Pete, I'm Pete. Yes, thanks, Richard. I'll see you later on then. Okay then, so there we go then.